pledge allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. Ms. Eisenhart?
Here.
Mr. Baum?
Here.
Mr. Dimitri?
Here.
Mr. Gorse is not here. Mr. LaFiandra?
Here.
Yes, and Mr. Merritt?
Here.
Is here. Okay. First up on business is National Great Pyrenees Rescue. Hi.
My name's Carol Richmond. I'm a volunteer with National Great Pyrenees Rescue.
You can come up here, or you can refer to the map.
And this is Andrew, who is.
Me too.
Okay.
Right.
Come on,
Yeah.
Andrew.
Come on.
Okay. One thing, I had provided a narrative, and I said attached are the new regulations from New York State, and I realized they never got attached. So I have them with me. I have
Okay, great.
9 copies.
Oh, perfect.
And I put little stars around things that you might find relevant.
Okay, perfect.
Because we have to adhere to everything in there now. It just came out December 15th.
Pass those down.
Holy smokies. All new stuff, huh?
It's just,
Good to have.
it sort of doesn't do much for the permit, but just so you know that we have to abide by these laws.
So you're Carol.
And I'm Carol Richmond. So I'm a volunteer. I live in Gardner.
Okay.
And this group has been looking for property for years. And we've looked at kennels that are for sale, and normally it's like a big, big house with a kennel attached with lots of small cages and no land. And we thought this kennel should have land. So it provides a buffer,
A lot of land up there.
and when I saw this place, I'm like, this is just incredible. And then to use the old house and restore it and keep it for administrative and also for our kennel manager, who we hope will be Andrew, to live in it.
Are you going to do anything with the art studio?
We don't know what, but yeah, we'll fix it up. We don't know.
I live on the road, so.
Oh, okay. Because the thing is that we have our mandate as a rescue, which is to provide either foster or adoptions, and that's where the money comes in. So we can't just spend money recklessly
Right.
on fixing up that. Yeah, a little bit at a time. Yeah,
Okay. Did you receive Pat's comments?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to go over them?
Before we start on past comments, I just have 2 things. On your narrative here, and I know that doesn't really mean anything, you have Plattekill, New York, but the address is New Paltz, New York.
Right.
And then the same thing on your
on the-
notarized letter here.
Yeah.
It says Plattekill as well.
Okay.
But it is New Paltz.
It's the New Paltz
Yeah.
address,
Yeah,
right?
it's a New Paltz
And
address on
if
that road.
that, I have the original.
Okay.
We took a photo of it,
Right.
and
Yeah, the photo was fine for us,
it's
but
fine
I
because
don't
then we
know.
sent it out express mail, and it took 5 days. 'Cause
I just
the
wanted
storm.
it on the record for us that
Okay.
it's supposed to be a New Paltz address now.
It should
Okay.
say, yeah,
Okay.
because that's the legitimate address.
Do you want me to fix the application or?
The
Or what
application, if I'm looking on your application, and I didn't see it listed here, it just says 75 Old Hazen Road.
Right,
Oh.
and the correct section block.
Right, so that's fine on
Okay.
there. So it was just the notarized letter in your narrative, and that's fine, just as long as we have it annotated in our notes that it's New Paltz, New York, not Plattekill. Those were the only 2
I
places.
don't see
I
nothing
saw.
else.
Yeah, I didn't see it anywhere else.
Just here.
See, oh no, it says 75 Old Hazen Road, but it just says Town of Plattekill, Ulster County, New York, so. On the map.
Okay.
I'm good.
You good? All right, so going through Pat's comments, which you'll need to address, but also pair that up with what you just gave us, the new rules, to make sure
Yeah, there's nothing
agree
in
with-
that that's going to,
it's all stuff you have to do.
it's all stuff we have to do. You know what, it will matter when we go to the building department. When we actually, give a kennel design, all that will matter,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so his first comment is that the property does qualify, it's zoned properly for the project. The fence, he questions, the code requires a noise barrier existing of solid fence 6 feet high or dense vegetative, not less than 6 feet shall be provided.
So what we were hoping to do, and we put the plan, it may not be very easy to see it on the plan, but that squiggly black line are the areas of vegetation that, I think it's more on the photograph. That's where we're proposing to put solid vegetation and then use the vegetation on the, I guess it would be the east and the west side that's already there. And the north-south, we would plant vegetation and particularly cedar trees.
So this is where that's gonna go, so
So
the
it
house
is on
is
the
here, you're going
So
left
do you
by the
have-
railroad tracks.
You all have
By
the,
the barns are down like here, right? Yeah, so you're going behind the barns, okay.
okay, so the color photo, these squiggly lines, that's vegetation. And then I believe on this page or the next, there's a description of the plantings. Yeah, all plant materials shall be in accordance with American standards for nursery stock. Should I read this, or it's very hard to
Nursery
read?
stock.
It's over notes on the right-hand side.
Dig the planting hole a minimum of 2 times worth of
In a planting, yeah, I need a small magnifying
the
glass.
first 12 inches of depth, below 12 inches. Hole wide enough to permit adjustments.
I have another copy of a big map if you want that. Bernie.
I have a,
That's telling how to plant
an app on the
them.
phone.
It's at the top of the root
I can
ball
read it
level.
too. I
Yeah,
have,
it's
do you want me to read
after
it?
the tree is set in place. That's just telling us how the plants are, how the trees are gonna be planted.
Well, we just said evergreen tree planting.
Attach 3/4 nylon webbing to connect the trees to stakes. Pruning.
And we do realize they have to be 6 feet. So we want to, so what I'm proposing to do is get native cedar trees that are minimum of 6 feet and just plant rows of them. And later, if they ever need to be thinned, we could take some out. But just solid rows of cedars.
So that's gonna be your barrier.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, then we'll put up a wooden fence too.
So in relation to the house, then you have the field to the left, and then there's another house there. Where are the trees going in that?
Be
There,
behind that field, there's 2 fields
Right, there's
behind
another
that,
field where
yes.
the neighbors have their boats and whatever else, so.
Right, so to the right of that boat, that's
Uh-huh.
where the kennel would actually go back there, so it wouldn't be up near the road,
So
it would be all the
it'll
way
be in the way back.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
There is some vegetation already
this
back.
little,
Yeah, there is.
we're thinking of making it like a horseshoe shape. And that way we can get more access. The dogs can go out in all these different directions. So these lines, they look like, what do they look like? I want to say mushrooms or like beads. They look like beads. Those are what we're proposing to plant. And then we have the natural barrier on either side of trees. And if we have to plant more, we would. And we chose this spot. We could even move this a little further, this would be north, to maximize all the buffers that are already there from native vegetation.
Does that field butt up against?
Yeah,
Your-
so
the
my
property?
question is, this is all empty.
Yeah,
You're not proposing to do anything within it, you're just identifying the barrier of the already occurring vegetation. That's all that this is indicating.
That's just another
Yeah,
field on the
that's-
property.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be in this field and that's a
So you are gonna be
separate field.
utilizing this for the dogs?
just this,
Just the horseshoe area spot?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the horseshoe area and then a fence around it, and that's it.
Spot right here.
Yeah, I mean, this field we would just walk them in maybe, it's not really going to be
We
developed
could-
or anything.
Right, right.
But as of right now, it's not being used for anything?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, these are just empty fields. One is being hayed, one of the fields is being hayed. I don't think the other one is. And so there's a tremendous amount of vegetation around it that we're hoping will be the buffer, plus what we add.
So this horseshoe area is where the dogs are gonna be able to run?
The horseshoe area is the shelter, the actual kennel. They're gonna
Okay.
be inside that a good part of the day.
Yep.
And we know about the 8 a.m., 8 p.m.
Correct.
restriction.
And
then,
you said it would be supervised on-site contact all the time?
yeah, we're gonna need to have someone there all the time. And we're talking about putting cameras in for nighttime so that the kennel manager can have a nice place to stay. The house, which is, 500,
Very old home.
350,
Beautiful.
500 feet away. Yeah,
Being
it's
a-
So
gorgeous.
the question for you too, I'm loving that you're gonna do this for the animals, but you're aware that we have a big bear population on that road as well, right?
You won't.
Not with them? Okay. Well, I'd like them done at my end then, because they are so cute. But there
seen
literally,
any of that.
this summer, there was one right next to your neighbor, Mrs. Tice, like walked right down her driveway. I had to stop while it crossed the road, so.
Yeah, that's gonna
But with them, we'll-
change.
okay, okay.
They can stay in the 80 acres.
On the other side of your street.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little concerned for the dogs, but yeah, if they're gonna be barking and stuff, it should keep them away.
Even if they don't, just the smell. I mean, these dogs are, they're called gentle giants. They're really gentle, but that's because they know their strength. They know what they can do. And when it comes to, I don't know if you ever heard the stories, like there was a pack of coyotes that got into a goat farm
Oh,
down
yeah.
south, and this
Seen the
one
video.
Pyrenees just took care of it. He almost
Really?
died from it, but
7 coyotes, I think.
yeah, he took care of it. Yeah.
Nice. My girlfriend has 2 of them. She lives out in Texas. They are beautiful dogs.
Okay,
Are you gonna be leasing the property from the owner for this, or, because I know it's a different property owner is,
Well, we bought it.
did
National
buy
Great
it?
Pyrenees. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
we did,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I see. Well, on the property records, it still says Adair. When you go to the property records in Ulster County Parcel Viewer, but then when you open it up, it has our name.
Okay.
What else? So we realized that the house does not conform to, if you were to use the house as a kennel, it doesn't conform to your law. But we do not intend to do that at all. So I don't know that we need anything from the ZBA in that regard, because it's just going to be used for administration, for the manager, and for people who come to visit the dogs and volunteers. And we're going to, hopefully people in the community will want to volunteer to walk dogs or whatever. We have lots of, make phone calls to potential adopters is a big thing.
during the day, you're not gonna have somebody there 24/7?
I think we will.
You will?
I think so. Yeah.
So he'll
Yeah.
be living in there.
Yeah, and then we'll have
Pretty much right now, yeah, so.
volunteers and then maybe a half-time person. Yeah, I don't think that we would want to leave it unsupervised, but we're gonna put cameras in the kennel
The
too.
plan says there's gonna be a apartment in the kennel as well.
We're thinking that, yes, we'd like to do that because if there's a very sick dog or if there's some, I don't know, some emergency, or if the power goes out and then the cameras don't work, that would be a good reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the lifespan of the dogs?
12 years is pretty amazing, 12 and a half, but normally it's less.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the bigger the dog, the shorter the life.
yeah,
Sadly, yeah, 10 to 12, I think, is the estimate.
yeah.
Uh,
At that age, they're pretty frail.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But our mission is not to keep the dogs there, it's to adopt them out as soon as possible, or foster.
So it's a transitioning home.
Yeah,
For them.
yeah, we're gonna look for fosters, because we were always just foster-based, but then we wouldn't we couldn't save the dogs that were being euthanized in the shelters. They couldn't get them out fast enough to get them to a foster, so we thought we would try this. And we were spending literally hundreds of thousands of dollars a year paying private kennels. So we thought, well, we'll just put it towards this and
Sure.
try this.
What's gonna be max capacity?
25 dogs.
25.
If we wanna, we built the septic, so it'll be more, and then if that happens, we would come before you, but right now it's 25 dogs.
We're up to number 5.
Yeah.
So you'll have to go before the ZBA.
Is that because of the house,
It
the
says
old?
the pre-existing non-conforming structure, so it's probably the red barn.
I don't I'm not understanding.
Did Pat ask for a bulk table? Maybe that would identify.
I think that's
the-
what he's looking for here
Oh,
Yeah.
so we need
in number 5.
do we need a bulk table? Oh, and that would include the red barn, the house, and the
Art studio,
studio.
and probably the little building behind the house.
Oh, wow.
That's the
Yeah.
little building that's
Yeah,
there?
we call it the garage.
Yeah,
And, so in other words, bulk table for those 4 things because they don't meet the requirement for the amount of road footage, is that it?
it contains pre-existing non-conforming structures with respect.
Maybe
to
Joe would know that one.
What's that?
Maybe you would know the answer to that.
Yeah, well, I was
Structures non-conforming.
gonna say there may be, whatever the
Zone.
deficiencies are, the bulk table would identify them.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so you want us to prepare a bulk table, is that?
Yeah, it
I
says
believe
they
that's
should be
what
added
Pat's
to the
asking for,
plans.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
The engineer should do that for you.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Too bad he just gave us the bill, okay.
Okay, number 7,
6, they gotta go.
6 we didn't do, yeah.
Yes, and I think that's must be in the process because we had, I always forget names, we had the Ulster County Health Department, we had Christopher Kressler come out.
Yep.
And we did the soil samples and the perk test. And so I guess we're just waiting for approval on that.
Okay.
Stay on them
One
because
is-
they can be slow sometimes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
They can be a little slow sometimes. So
Okay, well, he's
Give him a nudge once
really
in a while.
nice. I will give him a call.
Yeah, he is. But he's one guy.
Yeah. So the bald eagles, do we coordinate with the DEC or do you?
You do.
Okay, I'll do it. I really think that the bald eagle habitat would be on the other side of the road. It's just that this is all one,
It's
it's all
over,
one
yes.
parcel.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm saying the bald eagles are actually all over that area.
Really?
are,
Oh,
yeah.
So it might fall
Okay.
under that.
okay, so we'll go to,
It's
go
actually
to the
cool to go
DEC.
there.
All right, and they come out and do an inspection? Okay,
Are we gonna, it's number 7 also says we have to declare intent for
Yep.
lead agency.
At the end, we'll do a
So when we
motion.
do that, doesn't that reach out to?
That
all
reaches
of
out to
the-
all the other
Okay.
parties. And
Right.
if no one responds in
DEC
30
and-
days, then we are lead agency.
Okay,
So at the end of our discussion, we'll make a motion to
do the, okay.
declare lead agency. Parking,
so we
For the
listed
kennel.
a couple parking places at the kennel. We don't think we need too many, because the real parking will be where there already is parking at the side of the house. There's really no need for cars to go out there.
people coming
except-
to adopt or whatever is by appointment only, I would assume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Are they going to the back towards the kennel though, or is it only gonna be at the front? That might be the distinction.
Well, they can, first of all, they should be able to walk if that's, but our plan is if they want to, if they have a dog in mind, we'll bring them the dog we're gonna put a little fence in the back of the house and we'll bring one dog out. And that's the plan. So it's not gonna act as a kennel, but it'll be what we call a meet and greet yard.
So then they can just park on the side of the house, you
Yeah.
don't need to put parking all the way
Yeah,
back there.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
that's
gonna
fine.
need
Okay.
something
Yeah.
for emergency access and for deliveries and also when the dog comes in, we're gonna take the dog straight to the kennel. Cause they're pretty freaked out. They need to get inside and in a cage and, yeah. And our idea is to have, inside the kennel, we're gonna have like a living room area. So the dogs learn what living in a house is like. So they're not, when they're adopted or fostered, they're not in shock.
yeah, right.
So, do you want us to do anything more about the parking? I think Andrew listed, Matt listed it.
Is it depicted on the map?
It's hard to see. It's on the left side of the house. There's room for probably 4 or 5 cars
Yeah.
there right now. I'd say it's there's a little stone wall there that you enter through.
And then we're gonna add at least 2 spaces at the kennel. With, proper turnarounds for emergency. Oh wait, there is a
Doesn't-
map somewhere that shows this better. Yeah, here it is. This plan shows, the fencing, dumpster, proposed driveway.
It's kind of like right here.
Yeah, but
This
I'm
must
looking
be
for
the-
the added, I don't know if he added
Are
the
these the 4
parking in
spaces?
front.
Oh, I see.
What kind of aggregate are
See
you gonna
3 up
use
there.
for the base?
For the driveway,
Yeah.
I don't know how,
Just shale, I
but
believe.
but gravel for
Yeah,
the,
gravel there.
yeah,
Okay.
just the gravel, but I don't know what goes under.
Yeah, they never paved or anything there, it was a dirt driveway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we want to keep it as rustic looking as possible.
Yeah, it's a 300-year-old home, well,
Yeah.
you live in one 300-year-old home. So on the left is where you pull in, that would be your main parking, and you're thinking about putting parking back by the,
Just like 2
Kennel?
spots. Yep, yep, enough for 2 trucks.
so we're gonna have a caretaker living in the house, or we're gonna have the caretaker in the kennel?
We're gonna have the caretaker, the kennel manager in the house,
Okay.
but we're talking about making sure that there's,
Living space in the kennel
yes.
in the event of an
Yeah.
outage
For
or,
the,
Yeah.
Emergency.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha, okay.
It's gonna be, pretty rustic. Nothing great, but it's just for emergencies. Not rustic, but just not large.
Okay. We're just about there, right?
Number 9 now.
If the existing house or other structures are to be utilized by the public, accessible route of travel to those structures should be provided. I think he's
So-
talking about a walking path or,
Oh. Well,
So that would be, what I'm thinking this would be is that the existing house or other structures, meaning they're gonna use that, put the kennel in the back.
Right.
You have the public accessible route to that.
yeah, this is, it's on here.
So that's.
So,
Oh,
so
I
it's
see.
already, it's actually already existing. There's a trail. Let's call it a trail now. But there's no trees, it's wide, and that's what we would gravel.
And getting from the parking area to the actual house.
That has
I'm
a
not
s-
sure, I'm not sure if that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that has a stone walkway right now.
And that would go to that area.
Right, from the
Okay.
parking area to the house. Yeah, maybe he just didn't notice it when it was there, but there is something there. We could add, so there's a blue stone walk right now.
Okay.
Right. And that would be the kitchen entry, but that would be, if anyone goes in there, that's where they would go in.
Right, they go,
Within
yeah, so
the
it's not to the
kitchen.
front of the house, it's to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if that might have been one of what he's referring, or what one of the items he's referring to with that.
Yeah.
Maybe that is, yeah,
Maybe
but there's
just
no walk to
on
the
the
front.
map, you put something showing that there is an existing
Okay.
stone walkway there.
Okay. So do you want us to prepare like little maps or diagrams to answer these questions, or?
No, you'll have to, when you,
this will all have to be engineered on
on your map,
on the
yeah.
map.
Okay.
Yeah, on the finalized map,
Yeah.
if that is what he's referring to, and I don't know because he's not here, that would have to just be indicated on the map.
Okay. Okay, so we'll put like stone wall, okay. Okay. So like we're all the way, we've gotten to 9.
Yeah, we're
For,
up to 10 now.
like, do you want me to, how do I answer these other questions that we've discussed? And it's in a narrative, is that sufficient?
So when you do the final map, like your cedar trees will go on your final map, all of, anything that we're discussing now needs to go on your map so that Pat can see it all, our engineer can see that it's all depicted.
Has
on
your
there.
engineer received these, the comments from
Yeah,
Pat?
he did.
He did?
He did.
And he'll be
He'll
reaching out to
know,
Pat
yeah.
too.
Okay,
If he has
Generally, they'll
questions, he
respond.
can definitely talk to
Yeah.
Pat.
okay. Okay, so, yeah, we know about the SWIP and,
Yeah, stay under 1 acre.
yep.
It's the magic number.
Okay, so number 11, we were thinking it might be nice if we could, if it's a good area where we're not taking down any trees, to allow the dogs to have a couple trees within the fence, but it's not necessary. You know, it's not a big deal either way. It'd be good if they'll get some shade from it anyway. So we can definitely move that line so that it's completely outside the vegetation. And in some ways, that's good also, so when branches come down, they don't hit the fence.
Yeah, there's a lot of overgrown vegetation that needs to be cut back right now. It hasn't really been dealt with in a while.
Been empty for,
A while.
yeah, a couple of years
Yeah,
now.
and an elderly gentleman before that, from what I understand, he wasn't really up to the.
Up to the task.
Next door neighbor's been taking care of the property.
Yeah,
Douglas is a good
Doug,
guy.
he's
Yeah.
a great guy, yep. And what is the black, I'm not sure what.
I'm
So-
not sure what black vinyl coated, oh, it's
Wire mesh
like a chain
fence.
link, black
it's,
coated.
gosh, I should have brought some. It's just, it's not chain link, it's nicer looking.
It's rectangular, I don't know.
It's like the galvanized wire, only it's coated with plastic. So you've seen it in green or black around here.
So where is that going? Because
So that-
on
that-
number 2, we're using the cedar trees for noise barrier.
But that's not gonna hold the dogs
No,
in.
that's
So
just
we-
for noise
barrier.
This
Hold
is
the
just
dogs
to
in.
hold the dogs in.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and we're not gonna use it for sound barrier, so we're gonna, that's gonna go around the house, less than an acre.
Okay,
And then, around that will be either the natural vegetation or the north-south buffer vegetation that we plant.
because he's saying it should be for sound barrier.
Yeah, I think he's not realizing that we're using this fencing to hold the dogs
Dogs
in.
in, and the trees,
And
the
then-
dense trees for
Or
the
for the
noise
sound.
barrier.
And if
Okay.
that doesn't work, we'll put up wooden, we can put up wooden fencing too. It's just, the main thing is for the dogs, is to have very secure
Hold
fencing.
dogs in,
What number was
sound.
that?
That's number,
Number.
the first one was
2.
number 2, yeah. So I'm just putting in to
Um,
hold
trying
dogs
to
in,
think.
not sound barrier.
I could provide a photo of what the wire mesh is.
Please. But, what is the triple rail split rail fence?
No, it's in here somewhere. There's
The
a
dog run.
diagram of it.
No, yeah, I see the diagram, but
Oh, yeah.
is that
That's,
surrounding the kennel area as well, or what is that for?
we're gonna put that in the back of, on the side and the back of the house, the main house.
Oh, so that has no bearing on the kennel itself?
No,
Okay.
and, yeah,
More
and
for-
we want it to look good.
Aesthetics.
More
Okay.
for looks
Yeah.
than,
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, and it won't even be in the front of the house. We wanna keep the front of the house as
Open.
is, only
Mhm.
painted and fixed up. And then, special use,
Yeah, we gotta do a public hearing.
yep,
Planning board may wish to request building layout plans depicting the kennel use and the caretaker's apartment. Yep.
Can you just
Yeah.
show me where that triple
oh,
split rail is?
if we were gonna put this up, we got a lot of what we needed 1 week before the storm.
Just so it's
So
gonna be
this
done.
is the side of the house. It's gonna go
You wanna do it?
that, and then up, and then back, and then like that.
Okay, so coming off the back of the house and going
Yeah,
around.
and
Okay,
it's,
gotcha.
what was it, 250 linear feet? Is that what we came?
Off the side.
Yeah, it might have been a little more than that, but yeah,
No, it
it's
was
just around the.
250.
Was it
It-
250?
yeah, it
I can't
wasn't
remember.
more.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just
trying
trying to
to remember, it was
figure out where it was.
150.
Right,
It's
yeah.
not big.
So a little bit will be visible from the road on
Yeah.
the left side. Most of it's hidden behind the house.
Okay.
And that's, a lot of it is for Andrew's dog.
Yeah, it's been stuck inside all winter.
Haven't we all?
Yeah, really.
okay, we know that.
14.
14, planning board may wish to request building layout plans depicting the kennel use and the caretaker's apartment. So yeah, a total layout of the kennel, especially with the living quarters for the,
Well, see, we were hoping to do that with the building inspector because this is like a whole other layer for us, including, if we get a permit, then the rescue can say to its donors, okay, we got the permit. We know that we can have a kennel. Now let's talk about how we build this and let's raise funds and see what we get.
So he's gonna want they're gonna want a picture to see architectural design of what it's gonna look like. They can't just they're not gonna go by your word and say, hey, we wanna build it this way. They're gonna wanna see actual pictures and a drawing.
like an artist's conception of it.
Yeah,
All
of what
right.
it's gonna look like.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
All right.
sorry, but yeah.
okay.
Yeah, in order to get a building permit, they're gonna need to see diagrams.
Oh, once we do the building permit, we gotta give them everything. But I was wondering if we needed to do that at this phase.
You have to have the drawings for him to issue the building permit.
No, site, the plan here. I think he's gonna wanna see something.
Okay, okay,
And-
so a drawing of the kennel, and, yeah, okay, okay.
And include the like, caretaker's apartment in that.
And the plan should, any proposed signage, the only signage that we can think of at the moment is this, which is our logo.
Are you gonna put that in front of the house somewhere, or are you,
We were thinking of putting it on a nice one side, we said 30 inches, it could be smaller, on the railing of the, help me out, the
front
second
porch?
floor, the higher,
the-
the porch, the deck, there's that
Oh,
little
okay.
deck
Yep,
with the wooden rails, and we thought we could put this, just
that
no
right on
writing,
the thing.
nothing. Yeah,
Will that constitute a sign for a permit?
I don't-
There's no writing on it.
yeah,
yeah,
We'll have to just confirm.
We'll have to,
yeah, we'll have to
yeah.
ask Pat. Oh, yeah, there, it says right there, proposed that site identification sign, okay. The wooden painted sign attached to existing house as indicated on the site plan. Sign to be 30 inches in diameter. And Pat got a copy of this.
I
so-
think, yeah.
Yep, he's got this.
We don't
one.
mind going smaller. And basically, we're thinking of painting the house, not this, a darker, like a charcoal gray, and then having some of the accents in more blue, and, yeah, but keeping it like the colonial-looking type of colors,
Right,
yeah.
okay. And then the last thing,
Last one is a landscape plan should be provided. As minimal as you're going to do, I don't,
You mean the landscape of the?
of the
Of the-
property. Of like,
yeah, the trees you're gonna plant, all of the stuff you're gonna do to the property landscape-wise.
Oh, I see. Well, just, that's it, planting trees, that's it. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so like a diagram of it, or, okay, a landscape plan, yeah. It's just, that's all we want to do. It's got beautiful trees already,
Nice piece of property.
yeah.
And you're not doing anything with the other side of the road as of right now?
As of right now, no. And we're hoping to partner with, you know, another rescue, like a horse rescue, a wildlife rescue, something like that. And just be able to keep it as natural as it could be.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it
I'd
could,
love to drive up the road.
it
and
needs
see
a little
wild
bit of a
horses.
road.
I would love it.
Yeah, it needs a road right now. So I've been talking with Elizabeth Ryan, who owns the Adair Winery.
It's up for sale.
Yep, and she called me over and gave me a tour and said, we need to preserve this. And I've been calling people and, you know, because it would be great to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because that one's on the, that's a historic building,
Yeah,
the winery. They started doing some changes in there and then they stopped.
yeah, they
They
put
were
in
fixing it
a
up.
tasting room
Yeah.
and they cleaned up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite beautiful. Yeah,
No, it's empty. Again, well, it's back up for sale.
yeah.
anybody else have any questions or point anything out?
Noise with something like this at full capacity of 25 dogs. With similar kennels, do you have an expectation of noise during the day? To meet sound
Inside
ordinances?
or outside? So we're not gonna have all the dogs outside during the day, not all of them at once.
Okay.
We're thinking maybe 4 at a time.
There's New York State regulations about noise.
Yeah, and we have
Yeah.
sound ordinances
Yeah.
here. I'm just trying to.
Yeah,
Is it in here?
and it's
Because it's a
the,
residential area, and yes, dogs are
they
residential.
have, the
but
decibel
in
ratings they
mass,
talk
I don't know
about
the
are
sound,
for
right?
inside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's different. The decibel ratings in the law is for inside the house.
It's inside, but I asked them about outside, and they said there's really nothing
There's
for outside,
nothing.
but we're going to keep them as quiet as
Well,
possible.
yeah,
And,
because-
and dogs
yeah.
do bark, so I get that, but I'm just
And
trying to understand what.
We brought some
Yeah.
photos just for fun. This is a place out west, they have always keep a dozen of them at a time.
Wow.
How big they're gonna be in individual kennels?
Yeah, and
So how
so
big is each
I-
kennel gonna be?
somewhere between 60 and 90 square feet.
Wow, okay.
That's what we're hoping for. See, that's why I'm balking when, when you're saying, I did the math, it all fits into 3,500 square feet or less, but I would like, instead of these long
It's a
stalls, I would like wide ones. And that's gonna be very
That's a lot
difficult
of
to
dog
figure out
food.
how to do that.
Yeah.
But that's our problem, that's
Those
for,
are
that's
big dogs.
They're
inside.
beautiful though.
And each kennel will have a dog
They
door
have a curled
that
tail.
we can close.
Okay.
And when they have their time where they can go out,
They got away
we
over
open it
100
up and they can do whatever they want, go in or out.
Yeah.
And then
Farmers still
closed.
use them
It won't
today
be
in
like all
Italy
day, all
and
25 are out
Bulgaria.
wandering around
Okay.
by themselves making noise. It'll be,
So-
it'll be supervised and they'll be in and out. They're not just gonna be out in the field barking all day.
Okay.
That's not something we have to worry
And not that
about.
they're gonna bark all day, I'm just trying to understand
Yeah, yeah.
in mass
What-
what that would look
No,
like
it's
or sound like.
definitely- Yeah, I
For
understand
any
that.
complaints?
Well, that's what they might
Would
show up.
you
Yeah,
be breeders or?
no.
Nope, no. I mean, the most that could happen is we take a dog that has puppies or a dog that's about to have puppies. But we are anti-breeding. We are the ones who rescue them.
Right.
And they have to, there's like rules about, they have to be fixed within a certain amount of time per New York State also, so we would have to abide by that stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's just me walking them. I used to
Yeah.
walk 3 at a time.
Are you walking them or are they walking you?
And this is in a dog cafe in New York City.
Oh my God, look at that.
I have a bunch of other photos.
They have that over in Beacon, they have a cafe for cats.
Oh, right. Well, they
I've
closed
never
that
heard of one for dogs.
Yeah, it was amazing. We have it on video too. I have a video if you want to see.
They
It's
are
just
beautiful
amazing.
animals. Wow.
I actually have a question, just out of my own curiosity. I love dogs and I've always adopted and whatnot. A lot of shelters, like how you guys are proposing, they have either an on-site vet that will do like rabies vaccinations or like just stuff like that, like spay, neuter programs. So I'm wondering, are you guys working with a local vet to be able to carry stuff like that out?
Well, you know what? I haven't yet talked to the place, but
All animal?
it's right
Eleanor
there.
Ackworth.
Yeah, it's right
she's-
there.
She's great.
I mean, that was one of the things about buying this property. There's a vet. What is 3/4 of a mile?
And I'll tell you,
They form
she loves to go out
partnerships
into
or
the fields
something.
and do it. She'd prefer to be working
Oh,
on
that's great.
horses in the
Yeah.
fields, so she'd be
Yeah.
a good one for you. She'd be very happy to go there.
And also, whoever our kennel manager is, and hopefully it's Andrew, can get trained to do things like weigh the dogs. Under New York State rules, they have to be weighed every 6 months. There's a whole bunch of things that you don't need a vet for, but you need someone who's gotten a certain amount of training.
Well, you gotta have a real, I have a good relationship with Eleanor.
Uh-huh.
So it's, I mean, there was, it's a long story, but it's, Paul Colucci had, 300 Devon cows.
Uh-huh.
So, and unfortunately, the Noreen, she was like the second in command over there, but she left the corporate life and did this, and we all, well, whatever. You'd be in good hands with
Yeah.
her.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's a lot to take care of a lot of cows, wow.
Wow,
I
yeah.
have this, on your special use permit, you have number of parking spaces provided 9.
I'm not sure why he put
I
that,
noticed
but I
that too,
think
yeah,
it's
I wasn't
because
sure.
he's thinking 6 in the front
I
and
guess that must be.
3 in the back.
Yeah,
I
Probably,
had
yeah.
said
That's what we
2.
have, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It might meet the parking requirements for the town for
Yeah.
business. That's my assumption for why it's that.
Because we can definitely have 6.
Yeah.
Where-
Got a
And
lot more in there.
you're,
Yeah.
you're gonna, there's gonna be an ADA one in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here. That's, and as long as you're not letting the public back here, I don't expect them to need one there, but if you do have that open up to the public,
It has to be
you might
ADA.
have to have an ADA.
We might do
That's why I
that,
was
you know,
asking.
we might just, it's so simple. Since we're doing stuff from scratch,
Mm-hmm.
to do everything ADA.
If you're putting 3 back there, just make one of them
Yeah,
ADA.
Yeah.
and you should be
and-
fine.
Yeah,
I agree with
They
that.
have one on the grading and utility plan, it shows an ADA spot.
That, yeah, up at the
Okay.
front, that's, yeah, but if they open up the back.
On the
to
back,
public,
yeah. I don't have anything else.
So pretty much all activities are just right around the kennel in this back area, it's the fenced in area for them?
yeah.
Okay. Escapees.
Always a problem.
Yes.
Yeah,
But,
they're stubborn
you know,
dogs.
it's a 6-foot high fence,
Yes.
and I think that's generally good.
Minimal,
Yeah,
minimal escapees?
like very, very minimal. There's not too many dogs. There was one dog I fostered. It was quite a story, and nobody could contain this dog. So the director ended up adopting the dog. They could never find this dog a home.
Aw.
But that's a real outlier.
No, I was just asking, I assume you're gonna make a plan in the event of,
And it's
Well,
that
they're
gets
gonna
out.
they have to by law, by New York State law, they have to be chipped.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna, you know,
So they'll be
depending
fine.
how they come to us, they're either chipped or we can get them chipped.
Okay,
Yeah. If they're transported from another state, they have to come with chips. Obviously, if, you know, someone calls us and says, there's a dog 20 miles away, you need to come get this dog, or we're gonna bring this dog, then we gotta start from scratch.
okay.
Who funds your organization?
Donors.
All donors?
That's all donors. There's been some huge donations to buy this property. And then we have someone who is just waiting in the wings to do some fundraising. And we have pledges to build the kennel. We have enough, I think, to build the kennel. I don't know, afterwards, well, we also have the money that we're saving by not paying private kennels. So that's already over 200,000 a year, which is a lot.
Yeah.
So if we have the money to build the kennel, I think we could run it on 200,000 a year.
Anything else?
No?
And I will make a motion that the planning board for town of Plattekill declare lead agency for this project.
Second.
On the vote?
Aye.
Aye.
Passed. So
So this is, oh, you know, I'm sorry.
how
you
does
never
the other
got to see
agencies get
this.
notified that we declared
Do
lead?
you want to see the,
I'm not
There's
entirely
a-
sure.
Okay.
I will check that.
so this is what Andrew did for the short form for the environmental map. I call him Andrew because his partner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andrew Willingham?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so I just, yeah.
And then there's just one other question, actually. It says one employee.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be one employee and then a half employee, yeah.
Just make sure you specify it on the
Right.
finalized.
Yeah, I mean, we're saying one because if someone says, where's the other half employee? I don't know that we'll have one, it might just be volunteers.
One full-time, one part-time, maybe something like that. but-
Yeah, okay,
Just so it's in there and you,
Yeah.
I think it's in our narrative, but you're saying on the
yeah, on
Yeah.
your,
Application.
application, okay,
on your special use permit, you have one, so.
okay.
So the manager will be on site at property all times. living quarters have been provided for in the main house, and sleeping quarters will be included with the kennel as well. The manager will be on site at the property at all times.
I realized got written twice.
And you're maxing it out at 25, not looking to go beyond that at any point?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm excited for your project.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Me
awesome.
too.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
I think it's the first one we've had here, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And now our goal is to put this on the map and yet not. You know, like we want to keep it quiet. We don't want people dumping dogs. That's why we don't even want to put our name on that sign.
Gotcha.
But we also want people to go, wow, National Great Pyrenees has this place in Plattekill. And, you know, yeah, there's,
Dumping dogs like on the front yard?
oh, they do
I
that
don't
Yeah.
know.
anywhere,
I
yeah.
can't say no to any dogs. That would be bad.
You also have a place in Nanuet. I saw a Nanuet mailing address on the application.
So all our addresses belong to people on the board. We don't have a physical location. Never had one. This
Oh,
is
that's like
going to
a
be
PO
it.
box. Okay.
Yeah.
And only because you mentioned it, in the event that people do start dumping dogs there, hopefully that does not happen, what would be
The
your,
recourse?
yeah,
Well-
what would be your plan to address that?
Well, already I already know the CEO of Ulster County SPCA. I mean, we
So
have
you
to
would
work
just-
with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That, I'm just looking
Yeah.
for where.
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
if they throw it on your lap, it becomes your responsibility.
Maybe we'll
Becomes
watch
your
them for a day or
responsibility, but
two,
you know
but
what I'm saying.
hopefully.
yeah,
get
we
to
would
the
figure
SPCA.
we'd
Yeah.
figure something out.
Okay.
And and I know Andrew McKee.
Mhm.
We call Andrew. You know, we'd figure this out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And-
you're right, I understand that that could become a potential.
Yeah, but I don't think. Yeah, that's why we're going to keep it quiet.
If it's a French bulldog, I might just keep it. Yeah, no, you're right.
Now we know.
I like the Frenchies.
Note to self. French bulldogs. Andrew's in the neighborhood now.
Okay, we have your homework assignment.
Okay. Oh, and just so you know, our dogs, we're not necessarily doing purebreds. They can have 20% Great Pyrenees. I forgot to send you that photo to print out. Right on their website is this black dog with no hair. I mean, no, not no hair, like short hair. And he is 20% Great Pyrenees. And we're like, yeah, we take him. We take him.
Yeah.
Small, big. It's a way for people to find the dogs that they want to adopt. And also, you know, the people in the group have a passion for this breed. But we're not just looking at purebreds. That's not our goal.
Understood. Do you have like an estimated time window for, not that, it can't be concrete, I get that, but do you expect within 6 months or a year each dog would go?
Oh, hopefully, I think the maximum is 6 months.
That you'll hold the dog there?
Well, it's not that it's just that we work on getting them adopted. I've fostered 28 dogs here, and then when I lived in New Mexico, it was a whole crazy amount. But most of them got adopted in, well, some were 2 days, some were 2 weeks, some were 2 months, one was 5 months.
Okay.
What's the biggest they get? How heavy?
125?
The males get really big. I have
Really?
a female that's 100 pounds. Yeah, the males get really big.
But it's
That's a
best to
hefty
keep
food
them
budget.
like not more than 105. And my dogs were mutts. They were like 70, 80 pounds. And yeah.
Yeah, the purebred are 100 plus. Non-purebred will be smaller.
How's their hips?
Depends. But yeah. So there's like two kinds of Pyrenees breeding lines. The ones from the United States, they were bigger and their hips are not as good. And then the more from the European lines, they're smaller and better hips, yeah. Some people just want to breed them as big as possible, and that's when you get
Yeah.
the,
Do you get a
And
lot
as they
from,
get older, that's the first thing that goes.
do you get a lot from overseas?
no, but I mean, those are just the,
That line.
Yeah.
of-
yeah, you just,
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. We're not getting
So these
any.
just come from all over the country? People?
We're gonna get any dog that from New York. Yeah, is that what you call it? Tri-state,
Tri-state.
yeah. But also a lot from the south.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's a lot down there. They're just wandering around, neglected and gunshot and everything.
Too hot for them with all that fur. They need to come up here where it's cold.
Yeah.
It gets hot up here too.
Yeah,
Not now.
yeah.
Right now.
Well, and we're gonna have a good system inside the kennel with, I think we'll have a whole heat pump system. And, yeah, so we'll have air conditioning. In the summer, they'll probably be indoors.
Yeah, those are. I want to stay in the summer. Don't like the heat.
No, they don't.
Not really,
They're
no.
cold weather dogs?
Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
they would love this then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your dog, you can't even,
It's fine outside
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Right now, I saw something on PBS, that's why, it was a few, about a year ago. And they just, they just sit there and they will watch over their flock and
Yeah.
wolves are, especially in Europe, I mean, they're, but it's, I raise water buffalo,
oh, wow.
so I have, it's, over a 6-foot no-climb fence.
Wow.
But that's just, it's been interesting, but
That's cool. So we might see them. We're driving down the road. We see a water buffalo.
Well,
I've been trying every time
yeah.
I go past his house to see them, and
I
I
saw him
haven't
once.
yet.
I saw him once in the
I'm gonna take
summertime.
a field trip one of these days just to see them.
What's no climb fence? What kind of fencing is that?
well, there's a fence. It's the gapping. Okay, you can see through it. It's galvanized.
This is what we're using, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, as it goes, it's, graduated, it's, the spacing, and as you get to the top, there's more of a, opening, you could call it that.
Yeah, I know
So
exactly what
nothing
you're
to
talking
hook
about.
onto, kind
No.
of. Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna use 2x4 inch openings, so they can't climb through that. We could if we got anything. It gets quite expensive the smaller you go, and it's not
Yeah. But they
necessary.
won't climb. It'll be 6 feet. They won't
Yeah.
be able to climb out.
Yeah,
And do you want to provide, if you've got a photo of the material that you're
sure.
using, you might
Yep.
want to
Yeah,
include that, yeah.
we already
Yeah, we have some.
we have some. Yeah, it's the same stuff they use in Central Park, like all of Central, exactly the same company.
Yeah, this one was from Arkansas. Actually, this was in Arkansas, and they have a factory in Pennsylvania, and they brought a designated open trailer out to me, and I unloaded them with a Moffett forklift.
Yeah, it's heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Those rolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Curious where you got it. Yeah. So the timeline. So every time we get you a submission, we have to do it 2 weeks before your meeting, right? All right, so, all right, we'll see what we can do.
I'll
How
give you a
fast we
heads
can
up, the
get this.
24th is full already.
The 24th of February?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're into March.
We're into March, yeah, yeah. So hopefully we can be on the calendar for the first March meeting,
That would be the 10th.
March 10th. Okay, thanks. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, so lean on Department of Health.
yeah.
Are these like, what was the word I was thinking of? Never mind, lost it now, lost my train of thought. It's gone.
For the photos?
No, I was gonna ask a question about the dogs, but it flew out of my head already. Senior moment.
I have lots of those.
They have good temperament?
Yeah,
Sweet. Yes. Oh, I should have, oh, I have so many pictures on my phone. I should have printed out that one of this. Yeah, little kids just snuggle up with them, and they're just so calm.
Just
Yeah.
bring a dog next meeting.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
my brother has
Can't say
one,
no.
and it's a mix of Great Pyrenees, and they did the DNA test on it, and it's also part American Pit.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what percentage is, but I'll have him bring it in.
Ah, yes. Is he nice? Is he just
He's-
mellow?
I mean, yeah, he's pretty young, and he's very calm. He seems like a good dog.
Yeah. They're not high energy dogs.
Yeah.
They're medium energy or even low.
Oh, I would say, yeah.
So is
Yeah.
it just the purebreds that are white?
So they're white, or they have what they call badger markings. So they'll have spots or rings around their eyes, and
Like brown hair or black
Yeah.
hair sometimes, but yeah, most of them, the purebred are all white. And to be like a show dog, they have to be.
oh, they
pure
have
white.
to be white. Oh God, yeah,
Very cool.
yeah.
And they'll all do their business within the confined space?
Yeah.
Easy cleanup that way?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. 25 of those dogs? A lot of business.
That's a lot. I think there's somebody around here that does their
You-
own business
you
that
know what-
does like a pooper scooper thing. So
What's funny about this breed is when they do their business, they don't just do it in the middle. Like
They're
my
private
like my-
about it. Yeah.
They
Oh,
go
they
to
bring
the
in
edge.
paper.
They go to the edge of the fence. So the edge of the fence line will be.
perimeters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they.
They
just-
don't want it in their main.
Yeah, they're very polite. Oh,
Okay.
they are so polite that it was at Louis XIV. He had them in their court. Like if you read the history of these dogs, they were allowed. The only dogs that were allowed in the court, the Versailles, I guess. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I bet they're used for heat. They're good for, they're little heaters, like, they're in bed with you, they stay nice and warm.
That thing would take up the whole bed.
Everybody,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
dog in bed, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna win that battle.
See, that's Eleanor.
Oh,
Wow, those are big. Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh! Wow.
Are they scary?
No, they
Wow.
they look,
This is buffalo.
Yeah.
when
I've
you
seen
look into their eyes, if you're nasty to them or whatever, you know, they're gonna be nasty back to you, and that's 1,800, 2,000 pound animal.
Yeah.
So, but that's, see, like, even well, this is an early picture, even my kids,
Good. for
Oh,
them.
wow.
Yeah.
so they're not Cape water buffaloes,
Mhm.
they're, they're Mediterranean buffaloes.
Okay.
And we are, it's like a vineyard, we're trying to milk them, so have you ever heard of buffalo mozzarella
Oh yeah.
and gelato? Their milk fat is about 9%, and some jerseys and are not even 3%. So
Yeah, they make good milk.
I'll get off my pulpit, but. Well, I guess you're all set.
Okay,
Very nice meeting you.
nice to meet
Nice
you.
meeting you.
We'll see you again.
See you in
Love
March.
Neighbors too, I live there,
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
see you guys
yeah,
around,
yeah.
yeah.
Got both of us.
Oh, so you're also, do you live,
I'm adjacent.
oh,
I'm not
okay,
sure yet.
okay, yeah.
That's what I was asking about, because I have lots of residents, so I needed to know
Yeah.
what sound we're looking
I'll
at.
give you my phone number if there's any problems, you call me directly.
Oh, and I mentioned Titan, the one that couldn't be, he got out of my fence, mine at the time was only 4 feet. I don't know
Don't scare
that,
him, that the dogs are gonna get
I
him.
don't know, I don't know if he could make it out of a 6-foot fence.
6 foot's a
We'll
stretch.
double it just in case.
But he had other qualities that made him unadoptable.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, you were welcome.
Thank you.
Have a good
Nice,
one.
nice to meet you.
Yes, nice meeting you.
Does anyone want the original of
No, you
the,
keep
the
that.
Should just-
$33 next day mail that came 5 days later?
Yeah. Never
Right on
checked.
time.
I love the post office.
Great, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good night.
I keep that.
Okay.
All right, next up is discussion we gotta have on New Paltz Rescue Squad. We have reached out to them and asked them for an escrow account to be set up and also for, what's the other document?
They need the power of attorney signed because they don't own that
Because they don't own
space.
the property, they're leasing it. And to date, there's no response.
Was that that was just a discussion when they came in?
That's the meeting I missed.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it was
Rich
kind
Chair.
of a conceptual.
It was.
Like, but they were already in operation.
They're in there
They're
already.
already in there. They got their sign up and everything.
Well, that's the other thing, the sign.
The sign isn't a problem.
I know that, I'm not saying
I'm
it
waiting
is.
until the code enforcement officer comes back and I'll have a discussion with him because
Yeah.
I don't see,
It's.
they use the
it's
same stanchion and
yeah,
everything as Lightning Express. They just put a new insert in it. That does not require a permit.
No,
So,
As long as it's on the plan.
but the question is, what's our next steps? They are a service to the community. I don't wanna come on too hard, but they need to set up an escrow and they need to conform to code.
Yes, they need to follow the rules and the laws of the town. I think as a policy, and I don't know if this is something the board can establish or the town board has to do it, but if we're gonna have somebody come in for a conceptual, so we don't get caught holding an invoice for them, I think a small payment should be established. That's my guess, so we don't have to deal with
At the
problems like
time
this.
of?
Yes,
presenting?
just like
Like
not
bring
an
a
application
check.
cost, yes. Or
well, I think.
and anything over, if they decide to go ahead with the project, anything left over from that initial 100 or 150 payment goes into their escrow for their project. If not, the remainder gets returned to them. That way, we don't have to address issues like this. But I don't know if that's town
Well,
board or that's.
technically, conceptuals don't get input from Pat, so there would be no
Right.
reason for an escrow for a conceptual. New Paltz Rescue Squad came in as an applicant, not as a conceptual. There just
Okay.
was so much noise around it
That we didn't get an escrow established for it?
correct.
Oh, okay. Then I misunderstood and I guess retract
And now that
that.
we've asked them, requested a couple of times, get no response.
I think we requested engineered drawings, they did not provide, they just provided sketches.
Right. And that was another question I had. Do they need engineered drawings? Being that they're moving into, they didn't change a square foot of the interior or the exterior of the building. They're parking an ambulance in there, a table and a couple of chairs, and probably a
And they're having
phone.
people sleep there.
And then that's it. I mean, do they need a full-blown engineering drawing?
How can you cut it down? You know, from a full blown
To what?
to a handshake.
They still need to meet the requirements of the town. And if that calls for a full site plan.
Then it does.
Yeah. A change of use, I don't know if that's a variance, but even if it's not even a change of use, it's allowable in that district, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe so. I've seen
It's
site
an-
plan applications where they'll submit an existing drawing that they've gotten from the county clerk's office and submit that as the engineer drawing. So a situation like this might be like that, where they can just take the existing drawing and maybe put some notes on it. I don't know if that would be acceptable to the board.
That. Should we ask our attorney for input on it? Because if it's simple like that, I'd be fine with that if our attorney would say that's appropriate. I don't know.
Maybe that's the place to start.
Yeah. But if it would work like that, I'm fine with that. If they just put the
Yeah,
notes
that
on
would
the
make it
existing
easy on
plan.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not making any interior modifications? No.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, it could pay a visit.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking. I'm not
Well,
positive.
I don't think they're making any new offices.
No.
It's just, you know,
It's a substation for them.
yeah, so how do you classify that?
That's the question.
Well, that's why you have an attorney.
So I think what we'll do is we'll draft the letter, which I would like to see first. Darlene, maybe take a look at it. Whoever else wants to take a look at it. Make sure we're not missing anything, and we'll send it to our attorney.
Draft a letter for the attorney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's where we're at. Here's what we have. Would this work? You know, a map from the county or wherever it would be kept to serve as a site plan.
Yeah, what the process for this would require.
Okay.
All right?
We have one voucher. Why do
We
have
actually
a-
have a couple,
No,
but
it-
they
Oh.
came in
No.
after I made
Why
the
do we have a
agenda.
voucher for Amazon?
The camera.
Something like shopping.
Our share of the camera.
Whopping $50?
Okay. Ready for, do we want to do minutes or vouchers first?
I don't have minutes on my
No,
agenda.
we did minutes.
No, we didn't.
Oh, no, we didn't.
No.
We sent her the changes. So we just need to approve them. And these are not the minutes with the changes that Joe sent, right? These
No,
are the
I
original
just,
ones.
when I get changes, I just do them.
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't even check.
Check mine.
Okay, so let's do the minutes first.
And then it surely knows about the Homa set instead of Camp Sunset.
I get really thorough corrections from Joe, so,
My pages are all messed up like yours were last time, so under Timothy Sherwood, the second Timothy Sherwood, I have down here, it says shows bog turns, it should be shows bog turtles.
got that one.
Okay.
Yeah, my copy's not like yours again.
Yeah, mine got messed up this time too, I don't have like page numbers and so.
When you post the meetings on YouTube, that's a good way to check the minutes. That's what I was doing.
Oh, you watched it?
I did,
Had to relive it.
unfortunately.
I don't know the page number, but it's under Pat Hines. I don't have page numbers here. But we're talking about a town board issue. The code allows some flexibility. It doesn't have page numbers.
No, I was gonna
so-
see where it is on this one, and I was gonna let everyone know.
So I'd like to get some of these larger seeker and she spelled it Seeker instead of seeker, Seqra. It's, I can't even tell you what page it is, sorry.
No problem.
Well, it's a large paragraph
Yeah, it's a large paragraph from Pat.
from Pat.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's gotta be on page 14, third one from the bottom.
14.
And SWIP review you got?
I got SWIP, the SWP, seeker,
Okay, so it's right before that.
yeah. We've got, there's some interest in the
Oh.
neighboring town, which is the border, so I'd like to get some of these large seeker issues out of the way.
That's the fifth line
Yep.
down,
I see it.
page
And
14.
then next to it is the SWIP, she put SWP. And then the next paragraph down, Gardner is spelled wrong, the
Okay.
town of Gardner. And then the very last sentence, seeker again, Seeker.
Yep.
And then the next Pat Hines, Gardner spelled wrong again. We got Joseph Berger, then Pat Hines. Gardner spelled wrong there. Liz, you can tell I was the secretary at one time. Then the next page I have Ernie Ernie. He says, have a good one, and it says Minor Farms. It should be Minor. See, what page is that one?
That's page 16, third to last paragraph.
I think I have one other one, but that might have been the last one. Nope, that was it for me.
Page 20, last sentence, or for me, do we need to do one for the other minutes? I think one was left out.
Do we need to do one?
Last page, it looks like one from me, when I called for opposed. We're done.
It should be removed.
Yeah, just remove that.
Liz, can we, at the end or in the beginning when we do this, can we put down what time the meeting adjourns?
Yes.
Because we made a motion, but then it doesn't say what time
I
we.
think I put in the, like on the front page.
Yeah, that's what
an
I'm looking for, but I
approximation.
didn't see it.
Like the meeting adjourned at approximately,
Yes, on the summary. Page 2. At the
Oh,
bottom.
yep, there it is, approximately 7:53. Okay, thank you.
because I always try to look at my phone to see when, you know, when the actual motion was made. But if you want, I'm happy to put it like in
Oh,
the
I see it.
actual minutes too, as opposed to like in the beginning kind of
Yeah, like at the
summary.
back, when we adjourn it. I saw something somewhere.
I have a question about lead agency. Do we just declare ourselves lead agency, or do we have to circulate our
Cir-
intent,
We can circulate it.
our intent to be lead
And within
agency?
30 days, if we get no reply back, we become lead agency.
Okay.
I believe that's how it works.
Yes.
Yeah, because when I used to review site plans, I used to get letters of intent from various municipalities of their intent to be lead agency, and I'd have to say yes or no. It's always, I don't object. You know.
No,
Right.
What was our motion tonight? Was it our intent to be a lead agency, or did we say to
Correct.
be lead? Okay, was our intent?
Yeah.
Okay. Had me questioning everything with that, but I appreciate it.
Nope, let's keep it straight.
Nope, you're right.
Let's keep it straight.
I panicked. It's like, one question for the minutes. Let's say for page 8, when we transition from one applicant to the next, would you be able to put like a header?
I would be able to put,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had to, when I saw your motion here and it said OTV, I had to think about what that meant, and then I was like, oh, wait, on the
On
vote.
the road.
Oh, it's not outside terrain vehicle?
Could be if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of corrections. Should we approve them with corrections? Anybody else got any more corrections? Not hearing any. I will make a motion that we approve the minutes of the January 27th meeting with the noted corrections.
Second?
On the vote?
Aye.
Carried.
Vouchers.
Vouchers.
And we have a voucher for Elon Corporate Payment Systems for the video camera and the Acer SD card in the amount of $49.99.
I'll make a motion, we pay the invoice for one Elon in the amount of $49.99.
Second?
On the vote?
Aye.
Carried.
Voucher for MHE Engineering for work done on Big Green Barn in the amount of $228.20.
I'll make a motion, we pay the invoice to MHE Engineering for Big Green Farm in the amount of $228.20.
Big Green Barn.
Big Green Barn.
Second?
On the vote?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried.
Voucher for MHE Engineering for work done on Chazen SD, aka Lindsay Court, in the amount of $568.30.
I'll make a motion, we pay the invoice from MHE Engineering in the amount of $568.30 for Lindsay Court.
Second?
On the vote?
Aye.
Carried.
Voucher for MHE Engineering for work done on Minard Farms LLC in the amount of $122.40.
I'll make a motion, we pay the invoice to MHE Engineering for work done on Minard Farms in the amount of $122.40.
Second?
On the vote?
Aye.
So we're at the workshop storage for New Paltz Rescue. So we'll just have to hold this until we get.
Yep.
Let's go for them.
Should we read it for the record, or, I don't know.
Yeah, might as well. We have a voucher for MHE Engineering for work done on Workshop Storage LLC in the amount of $310.70, and we currently do not have a escrow account that's been established for us.
So that voucher will be tabled for now.
Yes,
So work stop storage is New Paltz Rescue?
I believe so.
Not signing. Where am I signing these? Department approval?
The other one, I'm not sure where. I believe it's in the right corner. That says town supervisor, department head.
Bottom left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Authorizing official? Yeah. Down here.
just noticed on the list of the escrow accounts that the section block and lot numbers for KG Landscaping and KO Holdings are the same. Is that the same applicant?
Yes, and those were just closed last week, so I
Okay.
guess that's 4 days late of a printout. But yeah, those are, the same applicant. Thank you.
So there was no invoice for the camera, or physical invoices?
Oh, no, the way that works, because we order it through Amazon, it's a different process, because Amazon goes through the town credit card, I believe.
Yep.
So it's a little bit of a faster streamline.
Okay, make a motion, we adjourn?
Yes.
Second,
Okay.
on the vote,
Aye.
Aye.